Hello everyone, this is Verdlet here, and today we have week 2 battle of VPL. We are against Matt or Ted Vicious, and his team is pretty tough. I mean, he has insane offensive threats against me, and especially the Excadrill. If you look at it, Excadrill can do a huge amount of damage to my team. I have no switch-ins. Golbat, physically defensive, is probably the only switch-in, but I can't do anything back other than whirlwind him out. So anyways, I decided to bring Bulk Up Kommo, and I decided to bring, what do you call it? Torkoal, and no Victory Bell, but I wanted Torkoal because he actually had Sand on his team, but he did not bring his, what do you call it? Gigalith. So he did not bring his Gigalith into the Sand. I guess my team hits Gigalith very hard, so he didn't. He couldn't afford to bring that one. So I brought my Torkoal for Stealth Rocks and to cancel. Volcanion is also quite the huge destruction on my team. I mean, the only switch is Kommo, but Kommo can be burnt from Steam Eruption, and if he speaks, he's still gonna do a huge amount of damage. Anyways, I start with Torkoal. He starts with Raikou. Leading with Raikou is pretty tough, but however, I am. This is better than him leading with Volcanion, honestly. Had he led with Volcanion, he probably would have gotten a free kill. Anyways, he just goes for Volt Switch, and Volt Switch does around 50%. I'm special defensive Torkoal, so this tells me that he's actually choice picks Raikou. And then I set up my Stealth Rocks, and he goes into his Mega Garchomp. He stays in and goes for Swords Dance, and this is scary, but however, I did have the berry that weakens super effective ground moves, so I was not afraid of the Earthquake. And then a Will-O-Wisp. The berry that I have is for Excadrill because I want to Lava Plume that thing. So I managed to Will-O-Wisp. I probably shouldn't be revealing these information in case we battle again. But I mean in the league, maybe in the playoffs or something. But at the same time, like, I mainly care about talking about like what I planned. It's for fun. I don't care about. I don't want to be that try hard to the point where I hide maybe my HP and stuff like that. So we're going to my Golbat, and I dodge the Earthquake because I am Golbat, and you know, physically defensive. He can't touch me, so he swaps out, fearing maybe the Super Fang, something like that. I just click Whirlwind because he's at +2, and I don't know what moves he has. Maybe he'll SD again and then Stone Edge me. That's gonna hurt, like a +4 Stone Edge from Mega Garchomp. It's gonna hurt a lot. Anyways, I Whirlwind him into the most unfortunate thing, which is Raikou. Or is it the most unfortunate thing? Now, as you can see, his team destroys mine, and Raikou is a very good setup point for my Bulk Up Kommo. Gigalith was the Pokemon I intended to set up on. I was sure Gigalith was gonna come in, but it didn't come in, so now I gotta set up on Raikou. Obviously, because he's choice picks, he swaps out. He doesn't want to hit me with Thunderbolt as I kill him. Goes into Weezing, which is a safe switch in because he has Will-O-Wisp and he has Levitate, so no Earthquake is gonna hit him. I go for Bulk Up. So we start here to set up. Now we can tag hits from Excadrill, we can tag hits from Halucha. Like, now we have some defenses. And then I proceed to click Substitute. I'm not going to get Will-O-Wisp. This is amazing. This is amazing. Like, literally, this is my only window to win this battle. It's insane. Because otherwise, Excadrill is just going to destroy me. I think it's a Scarf Excadrill. Like, look at my team. He could almost kill everything freely. So, as he swaps out, he can't touch me. He can probably click Pain Split, but he's super healthy, so I don't think it would do damage to my Substitute. I click Bulk Up again, and and he goes into his Mega Garchomp. Mega Garchomp is burnt. I am +2 defense, so that's pretty good. I click Dragon Claw, even though I could have continued to set up with Bulk Up, but he could still SD because he's faster and then hit me. And then he could also be a special Garchomp, maybe with Dragon Pulse or Draco. So here he hits me with a Dragon Claw. Doesn't break the sub, so come on, the beast. His sub is not broken, even though I'm not physically defensive, actually. I don't have any physical defensive investments, I'm just max HP. So I click Dragon Claw and I kill the Garchomp. I get some leftovers. I get some leftovers back, and then he goes into his Raikou. He goes into his Raikou and I'm like, okay, I can tank anything. Probably HP Ice. That's not a big deal, right? HP Ice is not a big deal. So he actually goes for Extra Sense, and I'm like, okay, he's gonna break myself anyway, so it doesn't matter. So here's Dragon Claw, which hopefully will kill this Raikou. Will it? Because if I kill this Raikou, I think that's a sweep for me. I go for Dragon Claw, and that damned Raikou lives with... Is this like 1 HP? like seriously asking, is this 1 HP? Sucks a lot that he lived it. Sucks a lot. I would have been at full health, +2 defense. But he does live it. Goes for Specs Extrasensory. Does more than 50% to me. But come on, tanked that hit like a beast. It's like he managed to tank it. Like that was fucking awesome for tanking the Extrasensory. A Choice Specs Extrasensory. So we got some leftovers back, which is good. The leftovers doing their usual work. He goes into his Halucha. Halucha will have obviously maybe Acrobatics or Sky Attack. He goes for Substitute, which tells me that he has the Citrus Berry with Acrobatics, the classic set, also my favorite set as well. Last time he brought Choice Band, but Choice Band can't hit me with a flying move because Halucha's only flying move is Acrobatics, not Brave Bird or something. So here I go for Dragon Claw, break his sub. We're gonna go through this where he subs and I Dragon Claw, sub and I Dragon Claw, until he's able to Acrobatics. Now this is a bit helpful for me because I'm getting more health back. Me getting more health back is super helpful to me, hopefully tanking the Acrobatics. I'm +2 defense, but no defensive investment, so we'll see if I can take this Acrobatics from the Halucha. I break the Substitute, get some of my leftovers back, and yeah, 120 HP. He goes for Acrobatics, and can Kamau take this? Kamau take this with ease. Or takes this. Okay, Kamau takes this with ease. Kamau is a fucking beast. Ends him with the Dragon Claw, obviously not going to live, not as bulky as the Raikou. Halucha goes out, I get some of my leftovers back, and now, but I'm not behind the Substitute and my defenses are low. He goes into the answer, which is the Excadrill. And at this point he goes for what do you call it? Yes. He goes for Earthquake. No, Kamau is insane. Kamau is just... Kamau... What a fucking beast. Kamau is just tanking hits left and right, and Kamau tanks this Earthquake. That's fucking amazing. I love you, Kamau. I go for Brick Break. I wish I had put Sky Uppercut. It's flashier, but it has shit accuracy, so I'm not going to put that. I kill him with a Brick Break, get some of my health back, and yeah. Right now I can't Substitute because of how low my health is. Goes into his Sea Whip, the Weezing, and he goes for Will-O-Wisp. Again, because I can't sub. Dragon Claw is not going to do shit. Kamau doesn't have the best attack. We see that it didn't kill the Raikou. There's no way it would kill the Weezing. And also, Weezing is bulky. Weezing is really bulky physically. So yeah, I get burnt. I can't I can't hit him back, or I mean I can't do much damage then. So here we stay in some shenanigans of me hitting him and him hitting me back. So yeah, as you can see, I click Dragon Claw, and he clicks. Actually, it doesn't do much with a burn, but I mean it's decent damage. It doesn't matter as long as I go to Alakazam after that. That will be good for me. So here he goes into. I mean, here he flamethrowers me, and I still live. Obviously, because the Will-O-Wisp nerf, I would have been dead by now. But the Will-O-Wisp nerf, like, just negates the leftovers when you have leftovers. It deals the same damage as you gain from the leftovers. So yeah, we're stuck unless he kills me. So I go for another Dragon Claw and I damage him. Good thing he can't Pain Split. I'm not healthy at all. But I mean, if I was healthy, I would have clicked Substitute anyways. So here he clicks Flamethrower. I was so afraid of him speed creeping my Kamau with his Weezing, but Weezing is so slow, and I don't think it was worth it for him. He would have lost all his bulk. Maybe Tapu Bulu then would have killed him with Wood Hammer or something. Here we're going to Alakazam. It's my Mega Alakazam. I click Psychic. I don't want to click... I don't want to Mega Evolve because in the last thing he has Volcanion, and Volcanion could be Choice Scarf with Steam Eruption or something. I'm not max speed Alakazam, so I was afraid of that. So I wanted to Mega Evolve to get the Trace, to get the Water Absorb, to force him to lock himself into a Fire move. That way I can just go into what do you call it? Victini after. If he's not Scarf, I can beat him. If he's Scarf, he's locked into a Fire move anyways. So I go for Psychic here, and after I trace the Water Absorb, obviously, he goes for Flamethrower, and I think it seems that he's Assault Fist maybe. He tanked that Psychic way too well. I don't think Volcanion has good special defense, so I think he might be Assault Fist or something like max HP. Anyways, this will be the battle. We managed to win our second battle with a score of 3-0, right? Or was it a 4-0? So what did we lose on our game? We lost Gobat, and we lost Como, and then we won with Alakazam. Yeah, it's actually a 4-0. So last game we lost 4-0, this game we won 4-0. So yeah, we managed to balance things back. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. I did my best in this game. Matt had a scary team. He managed to play around the sweep as well, which was pretty good on his part. I think if I had win criticism on him, I mean, it shouldn't be a criticism, just my opinion, honestly, which I think he should have led with Volcanion. Volcanion was such a safe lead versus my team. Such a safe lead versus my team. I mean, it tanks everything. It tanks hits from Alakazam, Golbat, Tapu Bulu. Maybe Choice Band Tapu Bulu can kill him. I mean, depending on his spread. If he's like max speed specs, he should have led with it. If he's slow with some HP investment, maybe not. I don't know. Anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed the battle, and see you next time or next week.